Hi, welcome back. It's Wizardry 7, Episode 7. And last time we encountered the black market arms dealer, Rosarian, here at the Arms of Argus. We, of course, don't know what happened to Argus, but, well, you know, if he is involved with the black market, it probably wasn't great. Anyway, so here we are. Oh, and we get our first encounter already. Who is this? Oh. Now this is actually super interesting. This here is our very first NPC encounter, okay? And this guy is a non-scripted, I guess, like Rosarian, the black market trader. He is a scripted encounter that, you know, whenever we enter his store, we're going to run into him. However, this guy here is Tracker Rallic, and he is our first NPC encounter of an entirely different set of NPCs. These are the roaming NPCs. Okay? Now, these guys are different. They are not necessarily your friend. Sometimes you can join their faction and they will help you out, but other times, well, you know, they're not. So, we are not currently this character's friend. We have an ability to use a truce, and we will try this in a minute, but it's entirely possible that he's going to just attack us and, you know, give us the good old, you know, what? Give us the good news. That's the expression I'm looking for. Anyways, so when you run into roaming NPCs, they have a number of things that we can do. We can cast, for instance, I believe we have a charm spell. Do we have charm? No, not on that one. Do we have charm over here? No, not there either. Does anybody have charm trained? No. Ooh. Okay. If I had charm, we could try to cast charm on the character, and that would help improve our ability to interact with the NPC. As it is, we get a dice roll. It's entirely possible that he won't like our interaction and will just attack us. That is entirely plausible, and so if that's the case, there's nothing really we can do about it. We're gonna hope that he doesn't, though. Anyways, right now we're gonna cast yeah, I don't think I have any items that are gonna really help. We're just gonna we're not gonna cast anything. We're gonna just try to truce, and I'm gonna go with Arwen. I think I don't actually remember this, but I believe she has the highest personality of our group, which is gonna, you know, be somewhat influential in ability to negotiate with roaming NPCs. Let's see if she manages to pull it off. Okay, so she has a couple options. She has peace, force, or we could give the NPC money. Well, we don't really have any money to give. We can pool her gold, but, you know, we're hardly rich. So, yeah, we're just going to try to peace. We're going to try a peaceful approach. Let's try that. And, excellent. He was pleased. Great. So let's try it again. Now, just because you're successful in one negotiation doesn't mean that the character's going to really like you yet. So we're going to have to try this again. We can go to truce, Arwen, and push peace. Now let's see. Dice roll says, uh-oh. Is he going to attack? He might. Oh, no, he just leaves. Okay. So that's actually kind of fortunate. Now, it's entirely possible that next time he encounters us, he will just attack us. So, yeah. Now, the other thing is, because he is roaming around the new city environment, you know what I'm noticing here? I am noticing that our map is not updating. Let me just get this. Okay, one moment. I'm going to update our map. All right. Is that the map? Is it working? Okay, the map is working now. Oh, what a pain. Oh man, out of game mapping tool. Well, at least we've got it. Alright, so, what was I saying? Anyways, it's entirely possible that character will attack us next time. It's very fortunate none of the roaming NPCs are critical to the game. They do have some loot and items to trade that are actually pretty valuable. So if we can trade with them and we get them to like us, that's good. We'll go trade with them if we can. But you know, if they never do like us, we're not gonna really worry about it. Okay. So next thing here is Dogor. Last time I bought him a sword, a bastard sword. You know what? I did some looking up at the item list for the game, and you know what? The bastard sword's not all that good. It actually has a penalty to hit as well as a penalty to initiative. So we're actually going to take it off, and we're going to go back to our broadsword, and we're going to look for a item that he can use in his offhand, basically. The broadsword, if we look at this statement here, is a primary weapon, and it's one-handed, but because it is just a one-handed sword, which seems odd given that a broadsword doesn't seem like it would be a one-handed weapon, but because this is a one-handed sword, we actually can get a secondary item for our Wolf Lord here. So let's leave the store. Okay, the Arms of Argus Weaponry Shop. I'm going to turn around and we're going to jump back in and we're going to go buy. We're going to buy an item. We're going to be looking for either a bearded war axe or a war scepter. Hey, Rosarian. Well, do you still like me? I just met your friend. He wasn't super enthused, but let's see here. Okay, we're gonna buy something. A bearded war axe or a war scepter are what we're looking for. Aha, a war scepter. War scepter does very slightly more damage than the axe does. Obviously, they have different skills, but we're gonna go. What are our options? We can go with the war axe. I know that we're actually going to find an axe in a little while, so it might be an idea to pick that up. But you know what? No, we're going to pick up the war scepter. Okay. All right. And we are going to sell. What are we going to sell? We're going to sell these bullet stones. We don't have anybody with a sling. And we're going to sell this other thing here, this staff. Okay, that's not worth very much. It's really just a walking stick, I guess. And we're going to sell the bastard sword. All right, get rid of that thing. A little bit of a waste of gold, but whatever. Okay, now we have purchased our other item. Do we have another? Well, there is a quarterstaff. I want to pick that up. I think I do. Okay. Let's buy the quarterstaff. Okay, and we're going to give that to Fila. She needs a weapon. Okay, and the Morning Star. Now, the Morning Star I don't believe is a secondary capable item, so we're just not going to worry about it right now. Okay, let's cancel this. And let's push lore. We've actually run into that NPC, so let's just see if Rosarian has anything to say about that. Because anytime you encounter NPCs, that actually is like info for other characters that you run into. So maybe he has some additional lore. Nope. No additional lore. Okay. Well, let's leave. Alright, now this is something that's going to happen because the NPC is in the area he's traveling around, and we happen to be in the area where he is, well, where he's located. So we're actually going to run into Tracker Rallic perhaps a couple more times. We're going to continue to, we'll see if we can be friendly with him. Peace. Go ahead, Arwen. Work your magic. Oh, okay, reserved. Uh-oh. Alright. I am going to restart. We have no way to win this. Well, actually, in the interest of just being, playing through this, we'll try to win. But there is, no chance we're going to win this engagement. Let's do a level 3 or 4. Yeah, level 4 energy blast, sure. And same with an acid splash, but there's no chance we're about to get our heads handed to us on a platter. Oh my goodness. Oh, they have a gun too. Oh look, Alcon died. What a shock. I totally didn't anticipate that. Okay, so these are high tier enemies, and we just have we're no match for these guys whatsoever. So, yeah, let's just end this. Alright, so this is actually now loading in before we had that encounter, so we're back basically at square one. Anyways, I'm going to just do what we did before. Let's leave. Okay, and now we've got to re-equip our sword. Okay, the broadsword, let's put this back on. Okay, that's just so that we were able to sell this one here. And let's jump back in.
The inside of the shop is dimly lit, and faint outlines can be seen upon the walls, where various implements of destruction were once displayed. The store seems quite bare, other than a few scattered crates, some open, which are resting on the floor. Tacked upon the back wall are several illustrations of items not immediately identifiable, and whose use and purpose is not readily apparent. A large horned creature approaches you, brandishing an ominous sword and a strange barrel-shaped object, waving them in a threatening exhibition of possible conflict.
Alright, it's Rosarian. Okay, hey Rosarian, we're back to visit the black market. Sir, Dogor would like to sell you some stuff. So let's sell. We're going to sell the bastard sword because it has that hit penalty that I mentioned earlier. Okay, and we're going to sell. Let's see, what are we going to sell? The bullet stones? Yep. And we're going to sell the staff? Yes. Okay, and we're going to buy a war scepter. Cool. And we're going to buy a quarterstaff. Also cool. Alright, that's all we want from him, and hopefully we don't run into the other NPC, actually. I don't really want to deal with them at the moment. Anyways, is there anything else? No. Let's just leave. Okay, Dogor. I want you to equip the War Scepter into the secondary slot, and now you can see he is dual wielding. He has a sword and the War Scepter. And this quarterstaff is going to go to Fila. Fila now has an actual stick, and she can go beat people over the head with it. Alright, cool. Now, there's a little hint here. Fila is a fairy class character here. We have a destination or a goal for her. We want to train her to become a ninja. And that's because there is a super ultra powerful ninja item that we want her to be able to use later in the game. And what we're going to do is she's going to be like a magic ninja, you know, fairy chick. It's going to be super cool. Anyways, that's going to come later. We're not worrying about it for right now. Let's take a look around here. Alright, let's dive in here. Cool. And should I rest? Nah, characters are good enough. Okay, so I'm going to head down this way. And in here.
A vivid red emblem has been attached to the door, significance of which is not clear.
Ooh, a vivid red emblem. Well, should we give this a shot? Alright, let's give this a shot. I'm going to save the game. And let's jump into one of these red emblem doors here and see what's what on the other side of it. I have a suspicion we're about to get into a fight. Aha! We've run into 2 Savant guards. Ominous. Alright, we're gonna fight these guys. Dogor, with your new gear here, fight them. And Crone, I want you to start using your spells. I don't know if this will actually work on these guys, but, you know, please give it a shot. You want to get his magic training. Arwen, I want you... Oh, you know what? I didn't cast Enchanted Blades. Right. Whatever. Make wounds. Philo, Energy Blast, and Alcon, Acid Splash. Cool. Go for it, guys. Ooh. Alright, obviously these are harder characters. So we're just going to fight, actually. I'm pretty sure we should be able to kill the 2 of them. Excellent. Hey, and we get a level up for the Alchemist. Very good. What do we get? Strength, Intelligence. That's great. 2 points. I don't mind that at all. And 6 hit points. And a skill bonus. All right, what do we get? You know, I really wish he would learn some speed, though. Okay, so we get a couple points into weaponry. Let's throw those into pole and staff for now. And physical? Well, there isn't very much for him to learn here. So, well, there's no need to put any more points into swimming, so we're not going to worry about that whatsoever. So, climbing, there are some climbing things he'll have to do later on. It's not a big deal, but there's not a lot of skills for him to train there, so we're just going to go climbing. Okay, academia. Now, he is our mapper. Let's get that trained. And yeah, we're going to get that trained at least to 10, because I think that's going to allow us to get walls drawn on our map. And let's throw at least 5 points into alchemy, and you know what? 1 more into mapping. Okay, he's our mapper, so we're going to have to put a fair amount of skill points into that. Right, do we get spell? Yes, we do. What do we get? Okay, heal wounds, poison, stamina. Alright, so we can do some more mental spells. Oh, there's the charm spell. You know, maybe this is something that we should train. Or we could do cure lesser condition. Charm isn't super important, but you know, like if we're going to be running into NPCs, I don't have a problem with throwing it into there. Yeah, it's not super useful. Heal wounds would be actually useful because of the combat spell. And poison is okay because later on we're going to be getting a lot more air spells for the alchemist. I'm torn. Okay, we're going to do charm, just for fun.
The bunker is crude and dirty, apparently serving as a small guard station for the Savant legions. In the quiet of the aftermath, just barely audible, you can hear a continual noise coming from somewhere in the room.
There's a sound making an eep-eep sound. Or something making an eep-eep sound. What would be making an eep-eep sound? I don't know, but I'm going to save the game. Okay, let's look around for this eep eep thing. Well, not obvious. Oh, hey, by the way, we get level 10 mapping. Do you see the cool walls on the map? Whoa, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's just search, because I think it's a searching item.
You find a thin, flexible wafer, which had apparently fallen to the floor sometime earlier. The source of the faint tone. It is inscribed as follows. It might be an identification tag of some kind, but what a very odd name indeed.
Okay. Huh, a black wafer, huh? Let's take a look at that. Well, it can be used by anybody. It looks like an ID card of sorts, doesn't it? Let's read it again. ETXBYYR. Huh. I wonder what that is. Okay. Well, okay, let's save the game, and I'm gonna rest up here. Okay, so, well, we got an item there. It's a wafer, kind of an ID card looking thing. I wonder what we can use that for. As if I don't know already. Of course I do. Played this game before. Anyways, here we are. We're just gonna keep going. Alright. Oh man. All the wall details make this map exploration. Oh. We're leaving New City? Well, I don't know if we want to leave just yet. Oh, the New City Library.
A vivid red emblem has been attached to the door, the significance of which is not clear.
Huh. Another red emblem door. Okay. What's down here? Anything? I don't know. Let's check out this door first. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a lot more challenging. So what do we got here? 2 Savant guards. Let's put our melee fighters on the 2 in the front. Okay, and then let's have our magic users get these guys in the back. So, oh, and I'm again wandering around without the enchanted blade spell. Nope. It's not good. Tisk tisk. Let's turn that on. Hila, I would like you, please, to cast Energy Blast. Alcon, you are going to cast Itching Skin. Yeah. No. Acid Splash. There we go. Acid Splash. Alright. Alright, so they've changed order. Melee units are going to stay on the 2 guards, though, for now. And you can see how much more damage we're doing. Arwen, you are going to cast Make Wounds. Fila. I don't believe Sleep works on them. They're kind of a robot class, if I recall correctly. So, let's see if Shill Sound works. I don't know if it does. Let's try it. Alcon, you can do Acid Splash again. Alright, great. So the group of 2 are now poofed. And we're just going to get the rest of these guys here. We're going to do this entirely with melee at this point. we get another level. Alright, the Lord this time. Nine hit points. Look at this. 50 hit points. That's cool. Alright, and a skill. What we got? Okay, 7 weaponry. We're going to throw most of that into sword. But he's got this other item now. He's got the mason flail, so let's put a little bit into that too. Alright, and physical, well, swimming's all the way trained up, so let's put the rest into oratory to improve his ability to cast spells. And down here, let's put everything into theology. You know, it may be an idea to have him do the diplomacy. He does actually have diplomacy partly trained, so I'm going to keep that in mind. It might be the idea. He has a karma of 0. I don't know how much that impacts it, but reasonable personality. Okay. Anyways, do we get a spell? New Lord spell. Very good. What do we get? Bless, charm. Okay. Stamina. Not much. Okay, well, we don't have any... Nobody here knows stamina in our party, so let's learn that. And our samurai level's up too. Super. Okay, personality, not that great for a samurai. That's it, huh? But 9 hit points, up to 43. Okay. The skill, sword. Throw everything in the sword. 71. Level 5 at 71 in sword. Okay, 2 points into swimming. There we are, we're at level 10. And the rest into oratory. And we're going to put 1 point into Kirijitsu. This is for hitting critical strikes. And 1 point into Thermaturgy. Now, do I have a spell? I do. Alright, we get sleep. Nothing down here yet. Energy Blast. These are mage spells. And Fila levels up, our mage too. Okay, Piety. I really want... Oh, strength. Okay, good. Okay. And 3 hit points. Okay, that's good. Alright, so what do we get? Pole and staff. Alright, she can train that up. Okay, and... Okay, she's got a little ways to go on this swimming thing. We need to get this to level 10. Hopefully we get that up to 10 before we leave New City, because there's an item that we're going to need. Okay, and just everything into Thaumaturgy. Why does she have artifacts trained? Wish I could... Did I do that? Maybe I did. Anyways, let's exit. Okay, what do we get for spells? Ooh, Knock Knock. Okay, this is going to be pretty good. We'll probably take Knock Knock. Tech Secret, Watch Spells, not all that good. Magic Missile, that's great. Missile Shield, also very good. I think I'm going to take... I'm torn. Knock Knock. This is a spell that allows us to unlock doors, and we don't really have a thief character with us this time around, so yeah. I think I'm going to take Knock Knock. The other 2 spells I really want to get is this Missile Shield and the Magic Missiles. These are absolutely invaluable for stopping people from being able to hit us with like arrows, and we're going to be running into a lot of ranged characters shortly, so yeah, we're going to need this one for sure. But yeah, Knock Knock, we're running around a city, there's doors to open, let's train this. Alright. I'm going to save. Anything in this room? Nothing in here. Alright, I'm going to rest up. Okie dokie. Gonna save again. Now that we're all fresh and refreshed, let's go check out the library. Okay. New City Library.
A vivid red emblem has been attached to the door, the significance of which is not clear.
Another red emblem. Let's see what this is all about.
Cautiously, you look around, wary of the foreboding emblem which marked the front of the library door. The interior of the library is quite dusty and cluttered, being filled with shelves of books and old scrolls. It would require days to search through them all, and even then it is unlikely that anything here would be of much use. For some reason you turn and cast a glance sideways toward the north end of the room, and there, perched slightly apart from the volumes around it, you spy a dark red book. But suddenly you are startled by the gaunt figure of one of the ghoulish Savant guards, unearthly still, uncannily poised in the corner beside the shelf on which the book rests. Ready to jump into action, yet still frozen where you stand, before you can react, your senses tell you there is something peculiar about the situation. Within the heartbeat of the next moment, you can see that the dreaded guardian is not reacting nor making motions of any kind. Whether it is entranced or dead or asleep, you cannot tell. Perhaps there is some secret power or weakness to which it has succumbed. Whatever has affected it, you start breathing again and find that it is totally oblivious to your presence.
There's a Savant guard in the room, in the corner. Okay, maybe we should be quiet. Well, where is it? Oh, too bad the game doesn't render a thing, but I happen to know he's right there in front of us. Let's go check him out. Let's save it? Yeah, let's save. Good idea.
Silently cursing yourselves as fools, you carefully approach the dormant Savant guard. Sure enough, he seems to be deactivated in some fashion. And there, on the shelf before you, the dark red book beckons.
Okay, what do we want to do? We can try to take the book, or we can attack the dormant guard, or we can just walk away. Well, what do you think? I think we should try to take the book, because there's a red book over there, and if it's red and it's a book, well, that doesn't mean anything at all, but maybe we should get it. Alright, let's try to take a book. Okay, who should try to take it? Kato, he's our sneaky one.
Deftly, you sneak the book from the shelf. Not even a breeze. The Savant Guardian remains in its somnolent state.
Woo! We got the book. Alright, who wants it? I don't remember who his artifacts trained. None of my characters here. Whatever, Arwen, take this book. Okay, so we didn't have to fight the guard. Cool. I wonder, is the guard still here? No. Encounter's gone. Alright, now that is a higher tier NPC. I have fought him before in the past, and he is defeatable, but yeah, he's a legitimately tough kind of boss level creature. Let's see what's through this door. Actually, you know what? Now that we got that book, I'm going to save the game. Let's see what's through this door.
Behind a flutter of papers inside the inner chamber of the library, you surprise an old and grey rat-like creature who apparently doesn't like surprises.
Who are you? Why can't you leave me to work in peace? Besides, I gave the city blueprints to the strangers that were here just before you. If that's what you're looking for, now leave me alone.
Okay, we've met Professor Wonderland, and I think that this is as good a place as any to wrap up the episode. So, next time what we're going to do is we're going to pick up where we left off, and the professor has a whole bunch of stuff that he wants to tell us about the world and New City and Old City. So we'll dive into that, and we may take advantage of a fairly significant progress skip. Let's see. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of work producing these Wizardry 7 episodes, like a ton, like with the map and like the audio, and oh my goodness, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, been a lot of work. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.